Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. A few things this time, not much this time. First of all, videos this week should go on as normal. Gonna have a bit of a different schedule personally, but shouldn't have any interruptions in Golden Sun and Rakuin. I'll try to get Harvest Moon recorded at the end of the week. Also, what's going to be happening this week is I'm going to be hopefully co-comming with John, Wonderful Ones. I was about to say Mr. Waterwraith, but that's not his Twitch anymore. Wonderful Juans, who I did the verses with Emerald a couple weeks ago, if you remember. So, I'm just going to move my computer back because it's in airplane turbine mode. So he's going to be playing Wind Waker HD, I think, and I'm doing co-comming all week, probably, and that's going to be like 7 to 9 each evening, as far as I know. So stop by. It's gonna be fun times. It's gonna be fun times. Also, this past week, I did a couple of streams. Did I do more than one? I did at least one stream. I don't have... Last week was weird memory. I'm pretty sure I at least did... Yeah, because Sonic Mania came out last week. Okay, good. So I did a stream. I didn't get Sonic Mania, although I really want to after seeing the game. Like, I haven't played 2D Sonic games that much. The only times I really played it were... As a kid, obviously, I had a disc for my old PC that had Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic CD on it, which was fantastic, that I sucked at, because I was a kid, and I was, like, really young. And I played Sonic games during the Sega September series 4 years ago. Yeah. 4 years ago. If you never saw my Sega September series, go watch it. It was just after I got like some really nasty chemo, and I really put my all into it. It was good stuff. Anyway, there's a playlist. So yeah, this past week I streamed Sonic CD, and I actually beat it in like a half hour, or an hour or something, which I'm just surprised at. I have never beaten it before, so I was like, whoa, that was the last boss? Wow. I didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, obviously, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, it was great. It was fun. And then we went on to Sonic Adventure, because I was like, do I have any other Sonic... I streamed this on the day Sonic Mania came out, so it was like a Sonic stream. So I was like, do I have any other Sonic games? So I brought out Sonic Adventure DX on Steam, and I played through Sonic's story. That was an adventure. Pun intended. So I'll probably have the Sonic CD and Sonic Adventure things posted on my channel sometime this week. I'm not going to be cutting them up. The Sonic CD thing, like I said, is between like a half hour and an hour. The Sonic Adventure one was two or 3 hours. I'm just going to upload it as a block, and you can view it at your leisure. But just slicing it up by day is going to put a hamper on other uploads. It kind of buries the other uploads that I have, so I don't really want to do that because Rockwind is struggling as it is. So yeah. But it was fun, and I'm going to probably be doing the other story modes either this week or maybe the following week. So look forward to that. As for when, it might not be this week just because I'm co-comming with John. I might decide to stream before or after him, but it's probably not going to be this week. Although today might still work. Anyway, you should follow my Twitter or on Twitch, as I say every week, because that's when you get the notifications. People are like, Dovey, I didn't know. It's because you don't check your email. It's because you don't check your email. You should click the little thing that says notify me when this person goes live, and it'll be like, hey, I'm alive. But if I were to stream today, it would probably be somewhere around 4 or 5. So keep an eye on that. It's 11:50 on my watch right now. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I am because I'm going through a few weird things that I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, but it was fun. It's good. And anything else I did last week? I drew a bunch, which was good. I drew a meme for Luka Jin, which was like that meme of like Wolverine from the X-Men cartoon sitting in bed with the picture. So she had asked in one of her Phoenix Wright videos to do that with Phoenix holding a picture of Edgeworth. So I drew that in its entirety, and it was glorious. You can scroll back on my Twitter and check it out, because I'm not bringing it up right now. Sorry. Also, I got a new tip for my tablet pen. I use a bamboo tablet because it was free. Someone gave it to me. Technically, someone gave it to my little brother. But yeah, so I got a new tip. You see it's like light now. The old one the original, I guess, was more of a hard plastic, and it was starting to wear away. It like had a worn slant, and aside from not wanting to scratch this up, possibly, I just wanted to get extras, so I got this like more of a felt tip, and it definitely feels a lot better. I was able to sketch pretty nicely with it, so I'm happy with that. If you want to know what I do with my drawings, I used to just be pen and paper, but now I'm a lot more used to this, so I'm happy. I use this. It just has a USB connector to the computer, and Autodesk Sketchbook, which is free. It has a free version. There's a paid version that I don't use that lets you have more features, more than 3 layers, things like that, but I've never really needed that. But yeah, Autodesk Sketchbook is pretty good. Has a lot of, the free version has a lot of features, so it's nice. As for anything else, I don't really know. This past week was a week I was taking the medication that is hopefully just washing not scientifically, but to hopefully just washing the remnants of whatever cancer is left in my body out. One of the side effects it has, the main side effect that bothers me, is that it diminishes my vision. I have trouble with seeing shadow, like anything dark just turns into like static, and light is yellow. Like when I wake up, especially when I wake up, it takes me about an hour to adjust to any light source, so everything just looks like a very dim yellow, and I just have to like wobble around the house and stare at bright lights till my eyes adjust. And then it just kind of stays like that for like a week and a half. So it's something that's been depressing me, and it's among other things. And I talked to the doctor about it, and we're going to be looking into some solutions so that I don't just keep sliding into a depressive hole of depression. And hopefully I'm going to be able to implement some of those soon. I don't really want to talk about it here, except for the fact that I am I'm getting ready to do something about it. But like it got to the point where I visited my doctor last week as a checkup and various things, and to the point where my family started expressing concern about my physical well-being. And the doctor had to ask me also if I, had planned on hurting myself or anything. So, yeah, if you've been following me on Twitter, you can kind of see how that's going on. I try to keep most of my gloom and doom out of my Twitter feed, so the stuff that leaks in is like a tip of the iceberg, but the people at home see all of it, and it's not fun. It's not fair to them to deal with that. And it's not fair to myself, so I'm going to try to start getting help. and we'll see where it goes. I hope that it does work. Um, but yeah, it's not. It's something that I probably should have gotten a long time ago. Just to talk about it a little after I said I'm not going to talk about it here. If you remember, I think I talked about it at some point. I have problems with dealing with people. Not like dealing with people, like trying to deal with somebody who's annoying, but I have problems with just interaction. Everyone does, of course, but I like as soon as I start getting any any friendlier with anybody, like alarm bells start going off in my head and things like that, and it kind of all traces back to uh, when Mike died, which I'm not going into, but that was three years ago now. I think 3 years ago, over 3 years ago now. It's right before the Paper Mario Let's Play. And that kind of like threw me off of being able to have a healthy relationship. And I have some sort of post-traumatic something from that. And probably other stuff. A lot of other stuff. Life has many life has many doors, Ed boy. That life is nuanced. There's a lot of things that go on in a person's head that they can or won't formulate out loud, having to do with them personally, physically, physiologically, mentally. Just there's a lot of weird stuff going on with people, and I'm hoping that I'm able to find some way to work out some of that so that I can regain a bit of normalcy in my mental capacity, because I've been really just for 3 years, actually probably since the cancer, so for 4 years, just trying to hold on like to the last edges of my sanity for that long, and it has not been easy. You guys have been a big help, and I complain a lot, and I say, like, I don't feel like anyone actually. I've said things on Twitter and here, like, I don't feel personally like anyone likes me or deserves me or whatever. All these different emotions that keep going back and forth, and I don't deserve them, or why do they do this? What do they want to get out of whatever? But throughout all of the moods and things that I have, there's always one thing that remains. I am always appreciative of everything that you guys say or do. And I say this every time because I want to reiterate it, that it's possible to feel that, at least for me, it's possible to feel that nobody likes you and still appreciate the fact that people like you. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's just how it works. And those of you who, I can't say I have depression, I'm not diagnosed, but those of you who have been depressive know exactly what I mean. Like, you can accept and appreciate people's support while still completely rejecting it. What I'm trying to say is, I really just do appreciate everything that you guys do. All the little things, all the big things, all the little interactions, saying that I've helped you helping me, just being the great people that you are. Whether you do a lot or a little. Whether I show that the fact that I do appreciate it at the time, or I don't, I still do. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm being disingenuous, so I can't, or I'm not able to express that. But I'm not shallow enough that I don't see the support that I'm getting. it's just a battle of external forces versus internal forces, and you guys know how that usually goes. So yeah, thank you all very much for everything. And I'm hoping that it's not going to be this week, but I'm hoping that in the coming weeks I'll be able to start doing something about this. And yeah, look forward to that. I look forward to that. I really should have done this years ago, because dealing with cancer and loss and stuff like that is not normal. And yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My eyesight is at the point where it's slowly coming back now, so hopefully I won't be as bad today. But yeah, look forward to those streams with John. They should prove to be interesting. They always are. And that's about it. I look forward to Golden Sun and Rakuin and all the good stuff I mentioned earlier. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.